The Whispering Gallery. It was a town like any other, nestled at the edge of a sprawling forest. The trees loomed over it, casting long shadows that seemed to stretch even in daylight. Yet, beneath the calm facade, the town held a dark secret that had been whispered from generation to generation. They called it the Whispering Gallery. At the heart of the forest stood an old mansion, its windows shattered and its walls consumed by creepy ivy. The locals knew to avoid it, for it was said that the mansion held an otherworldly power. Children dared each other to step foot inside, their courage fading as they reached its doorstep. The tale of a young girl, Eliza, who had lived in the mansion centuries ago. She was a lonely child, often seen wandering the forest in search of companionship. One day, as the story goes, she discovered a hidden glen deep in the woods, a place of eerie beauty. In the center of the glen stood an ancient oak tree, its branches reaching for the heavens. Eliza would spend hours beneath the oak tree, whispering her secrets to the wind, hoping for someone or something to listen. And listen it did. The oak tree became a vessel, carrying her whispered words to the farthest corners of the earth, but also it carried something else, a darkness that latched on to every word. As the years passed, Eliza's whispers grew more desperate, her loneliness consuming her. She became a recluse, barely leaving the mansion's confines. And yet the whispers persisted, emanating not just from the glen, but from every wall of the mansion itself. Villagers claimed they could hear faint echoes of Eliza's voice carried on the breeze. One fateful night, a group of curious teenagers decided to test the legend. Armed with flashlights and trembling nerves, they ventured into the forest. Their destination? The Whispering Gallery. The moon hung low in the sky, casting an eerie glow as they approached the mansion. The air grew colder, and a hush seemed to envelop the forest as if nature itself held its breath. They stepped over the threshold, and the mansion welcomed them with a chilling silence. The once grand rooms were now dilapidated and shrouded in darkness, yet there was an odd allure to the mansion, a pull that seemed to draw them further inside. It was as if Eliza's whispers were guiding them, urging them to uncover the truth. As they explored, they stumbled upon a hidden door that led to a narrow staircase spiraling down the depths of the mansion. The air grew thick with unease, and their flashlights flickered as they descended. The staircase seemed endless, descending far deeper than the mansion's exterior suggested. Finally, they reached a chamber unlike any other. The walls were adorned with intricate carvings that seemed to writhe with life. At the center of the room stood a massive oak tree, its branches twisting and turning as if alive. And there, beneath the tree's gnarled roots, lay a withered journal, its pages filled with Eliza's desperate scrawl. The teenagers hesitated, their hearts pounding in their chests, but their curiosity overcame the fear. As they read the journal, Eliza's tragic tale unfolded before them. Her loneliness, her longing for companionship, and her descent into madness were all laid bare on the pages. And with every word they read, they felt the darkness within the mansion grow stronger. As they closed the journal, the room seemed to come alive. Whispered voices filled the air, a cacophony of despair and longing. Shadows danced on the walls, and a bone-chilling wind swept through the chamber. They realized that they had awakened something that hungered for connection, for release. In a panic, they rushed back up the staircase, but the mansion had changed. The walls had shifted and contorted, trapping them in this nightmarish embrace. The whispers grew louder, merging into haunting chorus that echoed in their minds. They stumbled through the labyrinth corridors, their flashlights flickering like dying stars. Hours, or perhaps days, passed in that timeless place. Reality warped, and the mansion became a twisted reflection of their fears and regrets. The darkness seeped into their souls, feeding on their anguish. One by one, they succumbed to the madness, their screams blending seamlessly with the cacophony of whispers. And then, in the midst of the chaos, a single voice emerged from the darkness. The voice of Eliza herself. Her whispers were no longer filled with desperation, but with malevolent glee. She had found the companionship she had craved, and it came at the cost of their souls. The forest outside the mansion remained untouched, a silent witness to the horrors within. The locals knew better than to venture near the mansion, for the Whispering Gallery held an insatiable hunger. Its walls held the tortured souls of those who dared to unlock its secrets, forever bound to its malevolent embrace. And so the legend of the Whispering Gallery lived on, whispered from generation to generation. The mansion remained a monument to the darkness that lurked beneath the surface of the town. And those who stumbled upon its hidden glen, its ancient oak, and its haunted chambers would forever be at the mercy of Eliza's whispers, trapped in a nightmare of their own making. I just want to take a second to thank you guys for making it to the end of this video, as this is the first video on my channel. If you did enjoy the video, consider subscribing, because I will definitely be coming out with more stories like this. And yeah, take it easy.